Hello, and welcome to today's video. We have a ton of stuff from Quince, and I know you've heard of it, I know you've seen it online, and I know you were just as curious as I was to see if this stuff is any good. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. If you're not already aware, Quince advertises being the luxe for less. So it's supposed to be the same high quality materials where they've stripped the brand name off. So it's a significantly reduced price than those competitors. Generally with every piece, they go ahead and compare themselves to a direct competitor, and that's kind of gotten them in some trouble in the past, some hot water with some lawsuits. But I think it's really more just to kind of show you what they are aiming to be like. So that is why I wanted to go ahead and just start with this first off. This is their 100% Mongolian cashmere sweater. Or I think they call it cashmere t-shirt. It's a sweater still. It's a very thin cashmere still, but I still would consider it a sweater. But it is under $50. And yes, you heard that right, under $50, which is just crazy for cashmere. And I will tell you, it is worth it. I can't speak to the ethical standards or sustainability with their production or anything like that, but a lot of these luxury brands they're comparing themselves to do not do sustainable practices or ethical practices either. So I think we kind of have to just scoot that to the side and just look at this, cashmere t-shirt sweater versus the competitor cashmere t-shirt sweater, and this is fantastic quality for the money. If you are looking for a cashmere piece, this is a great place to start. I think I will be buying several more. So it's in this beautiful oatmeal color. It has a very loose knit, but it still is a good fit. It's tailored enough without being too tight. It's got a nice little neckline here. Same in the back. They also send you wash and dry instructions, which I think is super helpful, so you know how to care for it. Because if you're somebody like me who doesn't have a ton of cashmere, it's really nice to know what you can do and what you can't do. So that was super helpful for me. And in my opinion, if you are thinking about getting the Quince cashmere, whether it's this particular one or any of the other ones, just do it. What are you waiting for? It is so good. This video is not sponsored in any way. I'm not affiliated with Quince, anything like that. I literally just spent my own money on all of this because I kept getting ads and I'm like, I've got to know, is this any good? And spoiler alert, this is great. So highly recommend this. The next piece that I paired it with is this silk skirt, and yes, this is a 100% mulberry silk skirt in the color navy. And again, it's just another win, under $50, and just absolutely beautiful, elegant, old money. It's a good length. This is the mini length, but I would say definitely it's more, just like right above the knee. I could wear this to work, holiday parties. I could also dress it up and go out to dinner. I just think it's a super versatile skirt. And you just don't get real silk items very often. So if you are looking for, if you're somebody who cares about fabrics and cares about the production of it and how long those fabrics are going to last, I'm really, really impressed. So I've worn this sweater several times already and haven't had a single wear issue, not itchy, anything like that. I will say, I'm sure there is higher quality cashmere, but again, you have to look at the price. And for $50, this is a steal. And I truly do see myself buying it in more colors. So the same thing with the skirt. I think you just have to keep in mind what you're paying for what you get. And I think the price you're paying is extraordinarily reasonable for the great quality item that you're getting. So this, again, is another win. My sister-in-law actually tried it on as well while she was over here and really liked it. So I think you can get your true size, but I would size up to a medium. So I actually did size up to a medium, so it is kind of looser in the waist, but I do think that this would not be the most flattering otherwise. So I do recommend sizing up in the skirt just because it's silk, satin, anything like that, I always size up in. So that's, that's really not the garment itself, that's just the material it's made of. I always do. The sweater I'm wearing my true size small in, and I think that it runs true to size, and I really, really like it, and I can't wait to get more colors. Next, we have this all linen number, and if you've been watching my videos for any time now recently, you know I'm super into linen. So I've been trying to focus a little bit more on the fibers and the different things that the clothes are made of, trying to get less polyester, less synthetic materials, which I don't know if it really makes a difference, but when I can, I'm trying to. Obviously, that's not all the time. I just think that it's an effort that I'm trying to make and it's just a small change right now. So I still buy things from Amazon. I still do all of that, but I am trying to make the change when those clothes are available and offered to me. So that is one of the reasons. Another reason I tried Quince was not just the cashmere, but was all the linen clothes. They had so many linen options, and I'm like, that's linen and that's very affordable. I'd like to try that. So this is where this outfit came in. So these are the first of several linen pieces I have to try for you guys tonight. Some of this stuff I've actually had for a little while now, and some of it's relatively new. Like this top I've actually had all summer, and I can vouch for it completely. I really, really like it. You do need to wear nippies with it just because it is on the thinner side, but I wouldn't say it's see-through or anything like that, so it's not necessarily a worry about seeing through it. It's just that, you know, there's not structure there, so I would recommend wearing something over it. But it has held up really well. It keeps you really cool when it's hot outside, and it's washed pretty well as well. I mean, it does wrinkle, of course, but I'm not going to steam something every time I wear it. It's just not who I am, and that does not bother me. So this top, I think it was $30 some, I can't remember, but I think it's a really good deal, and I think it fits really well. It does have a zipper on the side, so you can get it in and out. I actually can just get in and out of it without unzipping it. It's not an issue for me. So I am in my true size small. I probably could have gotten an extra small, honestly, but I think the small is nice. It's very comfortable, so I'm not really worried about it. And it is adjustable in the fact that the back is completely tied. So that's pretty easy to navigate. I paired it with the shorts, which are their mini shorts. And I have not worn these before, so this is my first time trying these on, and I am just not sure about them. It's not that there's anything wrong with the shorts per se. I just feel like they're almost like too high. I don't know, but then if I feel like if I wore them lower, it wouldn't be a very cute look. There's just something that I feel like I just am not loving about them, but I don't know what it is, because I'm in my true size small too. And they're in this flax color. I know I'm super pale right now, so like, don't at me with the colors not being flattering on me. I'm aware, but I didn't have time to self-tan. I also got a facial today, so I didn't really want to put makeup or anything like that on. So this is just what we're working with, and we're gonna work together, guys, okay? But there's just something about these shorts that I just am not loving, but the quality is really nice. So if you like linen shorts, I think these are a really good option. I'm just not sure that they're most flattering on my body. They fit fine. Like I said, the waistband's not too tight or anything like that. I'm small. It's got nice big pockets. They do have pockets on the back, but they're just faux pockets. They don't work. I don't think that they're like not flattering. I just almost feel like they're like too long for me because I'm so short. I don't know if that's in my head or what, so I can't wait to actually look back at this footage when I'm editing the video to see if it's just like me looking in the mirror or if it actually looks like comes across that way online. So let me know in the comments, guys, should I keep these? It's another really cool thing about Quince is they have 360-day return policies. So pretty much like for any reason in the next year, if you don't like this clothes, like send them on back, which is just crazy. I don't know any other brands that do that. They always have free shipping. I've just been really, really impressed overall with everything that I've had to do with them and my experiences with them. So I'm not necessarily like worried about, you know, sending them back or anything. I don't feel like the need to rush, but I am going to the beach in 2 weeks. So I thought these would be a great addition, but I'm just not sold. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Do I need to keep these, return them? What's wrong? I'm not sure, guys. While we have this top on, I thought I'd just throw on this mini linen skirt, which I love. So this is another item that I've had all summer, and I cannot speak highly enough of it. I've worn it so many times, and it is just so nice. So it is a true skirt, so it does have shorts underneath, which is great, and it's a faux wrap. It zips up on the side and has a clasp. This is a little on the snug side, so this is a size 4. It's definitely short, but I will say since I ordered this at the beginning of the summer, they've actually changed the sizing, so now it's, you know, small, medium, large type sizing. So I think that actually would have been in my favor, because I think I probably could have gotten a 6, but I got a 4, and then when I washed it, it got a little smaller. It still fits, but it's a little bit snugger than I probably would have picked if I could, you know, do everything over again. So I think I would be excited to see what a small would look like on my body, and they do have multiple colors, so I've thought about ordering another one because I just love it. It pairs so well with so many different things, and I think it's just cute. It's fun and flirty while still being practical with the shorts, so like what else can I ask for? Again, this one was, I actually got this on sale, and it was like $29 when I got it on sale. I think that was probably right before they were redoing their sizing, so it is a little bit more expensive now, but for a linen skirt, this is a really, really good deal. I actually got this at the similar time when I was in Anthropologie in Utah, and I tried on a very similar skirt for $100. And even full price, I think this is still only like $40. So very, very good deal. very good quality, washes well. Again, I didn't steam it, didn't do anything like that. I just pulled it out of the washing machine, put it on, and I think it looks really good. Again, it is on the shorter side, but I do think it would probably be longer in the new size ranges, so I wouldn't super worry about that. And again, the return policy is so great. If it doesn't fit, you just ship it on back, no big deal. But this is another item that I've had all summer and I really, really like and can totally vouch for it. This is the next item, and it is another favorite. This is also a piece that I've had most of the summer and I can't stop wearing it. I liked it so much I ordered it in a second color. So I have this beautiful black classic one, and I also have it in this moonstone blue, which I'll put a picture up on the screen for you guys to see. It's also a really pretty color. They have gingham, I think they have red. So I think next summer I might expand the color range even more because it's just such an easy thing to throw on. And of course you're like, oh cute, a little dainty dress, like square neckline, all of that. But it's actually a skirt dress. It has built-in shorts, 100% linen again, side zip, clasp at the top, and it's just so cute. You can wear a bra, you don't have to wear a bra. I don't have a bra on right now. A lot of days I don't wear it with a bra, and I just put nippies on, that's it, just to make sure that nobody's getting eye damage or anything like that going on. It's just so easy breezy, and especially on those days where it's just like so hot and kicking out there. You just pop this on, humidity doesn't matter, and you're good to go. And because it is breezier, it doesn't bother you all day because it's not like stuck to your body. So I think this is something that this does better than that skirt I just had on. It's just a really good all-around outfit that I have found myself going to again and again and again. I wore the blue one a couple weeks back when I was in Gatlinburg to Anakeesa, so I was like all around with my kids, moving and grooving, and it was stinking hot, and I didn't have a single issue, no complaints. It was fantastic. So again, it does have this nice square neckline, the thin spaghetti straps, which are adjustable in the back. And it's a very simple dress, but sometimes I think that's all you need, and it is on the shorter side, but because you have that shorts, it doesn't really matter. It has pockets. I mean, what else could a girl ask for? I know this sounds like kind of sponsored, but I just really like this stuff, and not sponsored at all. I bought all of this with my own money. Quince is not paying me a dime to say all of this. I've just been really impressed with everything I've bought so far. So that's why I decided to go ahead and order some more things. Because I'm like, this is a good value for your money. The girl likes this. So this is another piece that if you like linen, if you like easy peasy dresses, I think it's like $50-ish. It's fantastic, and I could not recommend enough. Next item, and I know some of you have heard, I love overalls. I'm a huge overall girl, and right now none of my overalls fit. So when I saw that Quince had overalls, I'm like, buying those too. So I actually got these in a small and a medium. This is the medium. I'm going to try the small one for you guys too, just to see. So far, I think the medium's fine. I tightened the straps up. These are very similar price to the Levi's one. I think it's actually just like a little bit, like $10-15 cheaper. But I like the way that these fit better than the Levi's overalls. I do probably still prefer the Free People Ziggy overalls, but I think I'll probably keep these instead because they're like half the price. The Free People Ziggy shortalls are really, really cute, but they're just like not different enough to justify the higher price tag. So I think I'm actually pretty satisfied with these. I'm going to try the small one too, just to make sure that I don't like that sizing better. But overall, I really like it. So it does come with the cuffed legs, which is pretty cute. It had a couple different washes. It's just exactly what you'd expect from a pair of overalls. Back pockets. I think they're pretty functional, cute, and you can wear them into fall. So depending on how you style them, they're really flexible. I just threw it over a bathing suit, which I'm going to try out. I'm going to show you guys in just a few minutes. But overall, I'm really impressed with these. So hold 1 second. Let's try the small one and let's see what you guys think looks better. So this is the small, and I don't know. I don't really think they look that much different. What do you guys think? Should I keep the medium or the small? Here's the back. Here's the side. Again, there's plenty of room still. I got my pockets. The length is about the same, maybe a little bit shorter, but that doesn't bother me. Straps are still adjustable, got plenty of room there. I don't know. What do you think? Medium or small? I don't know. I feel like they look identical. I don't know if I can really tell a difference. Is that just me? I mean, I'm just looking at a mirror quickly before I come in here, but I only obviously want to keep one pair. So I've got to figure out which one, but I am definitely going to keep one because for like the $50-60 you pay for these, I think these are definitely worth every penny, and I'm really, really impressed with their denim. So that makes me feel like I should do a Quince denim haul as well, because so far everything I've tried pretty much has been fantastic. The next item, not so much. So let me take these off and then I'll kind of get into the one not so great item we found so far. It's that dreaded time. I got a swimsuit, guys, but I actually kind of hate it and it makes me really sad. So I got two different bottoms. This is the Italian high cut side bottoms that I got, and these are just the regular bottoms that I got. And they just like don't look good on me. They're like one of the most like least flattering bathing suits I've had on, top included. It doesn't sit right. I don't know. I love the color. It's called bubblegum pink. It's a super cute color. I'm super pale right now, which I always hate myself in bathing suits when I'm pale. But I don't really think that would change if I was tan. I still don't like it. The top is really thin, so you see nips all the time. It's completely unlined, which is just okay. You do have underwire, so it does give you some support. And I do feel like supported enough. I'm in a medium in both the top and the bottom, and these were a medium as well. I just don't like it. So I don't know if I bought the wrong cut or if I bought the wrong style, but it's not that it's a bad quality swimsuit. I just don't like it on me. So I might need to try something else. I'll put a picture of this top. Actually, I'll just turn around. It's really cute though, because it does tie in a little bow. It's just pretty casual overall. So I do think that like it has a lot of potential. It just isn't working on me. So for me, unfortunately, this swimsuit will be returned because I do not really love it, unfortunately. While I have it on though, I do want to talk about this sweater right here. So I bought this oversized sweater in a small. I thought it would be perfect for the beach. I'm looking just for something like cozy to kind of wrap up in. Since we're going in September, it gets a little chilly. I think it's perfect. I tried it on over the weekend when it came in. My sister-in-law was here and she says that she thinks I should size down, so I'm trying to decide. It definitely is oversized, but I kind of like wanted that, but I don't know if it's too oversized. So I'm wondering if I should order an extra small and try that to see if I like it better, because sometimes it's just hard to tell until you see them side by side. So I might look at the back of this on the viewfinder and be like, oh my gosh, don't like that, that doesn't look good. But I'm just not sure. I think it looks fine when I look, in the mirror or turn around, but it's a really, really nice cable knit. And I really like the quality. I think it was like $40 maybe. I don't know. I'll put the price down in the description. There are no buttons or anything like that, so it's just a true like cardigan you throw over it to keep you warm in the fall. But it's so fall coated. I think I could throw it on with jeans, leggings, a skirt even. I just think it's really cute and really cozy. So I do want a version of this, but I think I might try the extra small to see what I like. Do you think this one's good? What do you think, guys? Let me know. So overall, I would say Quince is 100% worth trying. Obviously, you're going to have some hits and some misses, just like you do with any other brand. But I would say overall, this is like the most successful haul I've done since I've started doing YouTube, as far as like ordering things and like what I want to keep versus what I don't. I'm keeping the vast majority of the stuff or a variation of something that I've ordered. So overall, I don't think you can go wrong, and then add that onto the 360-day returns, no questions asked. I mean, it just really seems worth it. I am very interested to see how the cashmere, the silk, and the linen wear over an extended period of time. Like I said, I have had the linen pieces for the longest, or at least some of the linen pieces, and they've seemed to wash and wear very well. I will say, I do think it's kind of important to know that you don't wash them every single time, because that will break down the fibers. But as long as just keep that in mind. Like if you were really sweaty, like you're still gonna need to wash it, but maybe you don't want to put it in the dryer. Just different things like that. I think those small changes can make a really big difference in the way your clothes wear and the way they last. And overall, I'm super impressed, and I think I will, in fact, be shopping at Quince again. And while I have you guys here, I did want to mention that Lola Blankets is having a huge sale this weekend. So again, not sponsored. This is just your girl looking out for you. They're 50% off. So I just got this about a month ago in the Nordstrom sale, and it's already on sale cheaper than what I paid for it. But guess what? I love it. It's fantastic. It's worth every penny I paid for it, which was more than it's on sale for now. So if you've been thinking about getting a Lola blanket, now is the time. They sold out at the Nordstrom store during the Nordstrom sale. But this is just like the regular Lola website that has them, and you can get the different, you're not limited to the colors and the variations or anything like that. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description, but if you were looking to get a Lola blanket, this is the best deal I've seen on one by far. So like, now's the time, pull the trigger, do it. I promise you won't regret it. My husband and I were actually talking about getting a second one, and if we hadn't like bought so much stuff recently, probably would, and we still might, I don't really know. The longer the sale goes on, the more likely we are to buy a second one because we both love it and kind of like fight for it on the couch. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Otherwise, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye.